JBL's Reflect Mini 2 has a couple things going for it. For starters, it's a lightweight set of sweat-proof in-ear wireless sports headphones that should fit most people's ears comfortably and securely. And like the previous model, the cord is reflective, which means it will glow at night if a light is shined on it. That's a safety feature that will appeal to some nighttime runners or walkers. The headphones come with a few different silicone tips and wings to help you get a good fit. A nice compact rubber carrying case is also included. Battery life is rated at 10 hours, which is pretty good. And there's a quick charge feature that gives you an hour's worth of juice from a 15-minute charge. The earphones do protrude from your ears a little, but overall JBL has done a good job upgrading the design of the Reflect Mini. As I said, they do fit well, and when you're dealing with noise-isolating headphones like this, a tight seal is crucial to maximizing sound quality. The truth is, if these earphones sound a little better, they might be a great set of sports headphones, but they only managed to sound slightly above average, and callers weren't all that impressed when I used them as a headset when making cell phone calls. It's not that they sound bad, but they're just a little dull. By that I mean they lack clarity and aren't terribly dynamic. In other words, they sound like a middle-of-the-road Bluetooth headphone. If they cost less than $60, I'd say give them a shot for the design alone, but at their $100 list price, I'm a little less enthused about them. The bottom line is you should probably wait for them to come down in price a bit. They are good, just not necessarily $100 good.
Under Armour Sport Wireless Flex, a neckband-style Bluetooth sports headphone that retails for $130. Like previous Under Armour headphones, this one is engineered by JBL. Truth be told, I didn't love those earlier Under Armours. They didn't fit my ears great, but this one is well designed and sounds good. Although it's not so different from JBL's other neckband-style Bluetooth headphones, it has a few sports-oriented features, including this built-in run-safe LED with 3 flashing modes, a cool safety feature if you're running or walking around at night. There's also a couple of bend-and-stay flex zones in the neckband that help you adjust the fit to your neck size, a little bit anyway. And like with a lot of these new Bluetooth headphones, there's a speed charge feature that gets you 1 hour of playback with just 5 minutes of charging time. Battery life is rated at 12 hours at moderate volume levels, which is pretty good. The earbuds adhere to each other magnetically, and there are controls integrated into the top of the neckband along with a microphone that allows you to make cell phone calls. The headphones fit me securely and comfortably, and I was able to get a tight seal from the largest set of ear tips. That tight seal is crucial for maximizing sound quality. The bass here may not have the visceral impact of a more expensive full-size headphone, but it's got some kick to it, and these had decent clarity for Bluetooth headphones. The sound quality is definitely a step up from what you get from a budget model. While these are sweat-proof and being marketed as sports headphones, they work well as everyday headphones too. I'd like to see them cost less than $100, but the price is my only real gripe, and hopefully we'll see some discounts down the road because they're worth checking out.
This is Anker's SoundBuds Slim, an in-ear Bluetooth sports headphone that can be had for less than $30 online and is a very popular product on Amazon. Anker has made a name for itself by selling a host of budget mobile phone accessories that are relatively inexpensive but manage to avoid looking cheap. The same can be said for these earphones, which might have been made in the same Chinese factory that makes similar looking wireless earphones for other online-only brands like Taotronics. SoundBuds Slim have a simple elegance to them and seem to be sturdily built with metal housings and a fairly thick cord. They're also sweat resistant and come with a basic carrying pouch for storage. Battery life is rated at 7 hours at moderate volume levels, which is fairly decent. The most important thing for me was that they fit well. They come with 4 different size silicone ear tips and 3 different size sports hooks to help lock the bud in place. The larger tips and hooks allow me to get a secure, tight seal, which is crucial to maximizing sound quality. The cord may be a little short for some people, but it was fine for me, and the buds are magnetic, so you can wear the earphones around your neck like a pendant when you're not listening to them. The USB charging port is in the inline remote, which is where the microphone for making calls also lives. For their low price, these earphones deliver good sound, and I think most people will be satisfied, but I wouldn't say they sound great, and they're only okay for making calls. The bass is a little loose. By that I mean it's a little boomy, and the treble has a touch of a harsh edge to it. The way I dealt with those issues was to lower the volume, but if you like to play your music loud, this may not be the headphone for you. However, for those of you looking for a decent set of cheap wireless headphones for both gym and everyday use, the SoundBuds Slim are a good choice and my current favorite Anker Bluetooth headphones. Sweden-based Urban Ear's $100 Stadion is a bit of a different take on a wireless Bluetooth sports headphone.
with a unique coiled cable that looks like an old telephone cord for those of you who remember what that is. The idea is that instead of having any dangling wires to deal with, the coiled cable rests snugly on the back of your head with just enough tension to keep the buds securely in your ears. The headphone, which comes in multiple color options, includes a few different size sports fins to lock the bud in place, and one should fit your ear. Overall, I was impressed with the design, and while it's not for everyone, I found the headphones work really well for running and were comfortable to wear. They're sweat resistant and come with a nice carrying pouch. The sound is decent but not exceptionally good. They don't have as much bass detail or overall fullness as Bose's SoundSport Wireless, for example, but they're pleasant enough to listen to while you're working out, and you can make calls with them too. Don't expect business class performance, but I didn't have any complaints from the people I spoke with. Battery life is rated at 7 hours at moderate volume levels. That's pretty good, but not fantastic for this type of headphone. Like the Bose and Plantronics Backbeat Fit, these are semi-open in-ear headphones, which means you don't jam them into your ear canal like you do with noise-isolating in-ear headphones, and they do let in some ambient sound. That open design will be a problem for noisy environments, but it's a good safety feature for runners and bikers who like to be able to hear traffic around them. This is the Jaybird X3, the third iteration of the company's popular water-resistant wireless sports headphone. What's new about it? Well, for starters, its earbuds are smaller than the X2's. Also, its inline remote has been redesigned and its battery has been upgraded to deliver up to 8 hours of juice while playing music at moderate volume levels. Jaybird also says it's tweaked the 6mm drivers inside the earbud, and I will say these are among the best sounding wireless sports headphones out there right now. And at $130, they cost $50 less than what the X2s cost when they first came out. As far as other improvements go, the fins that help secure the buds in your ears have also been redesigned for the better, and Jaybird now includes a clip to attach the headphone to the back of your shirt if you want to. A set of cord-shortening accessories are also in the box, along with plenty of ear tips, one of which will hopefully allow you to get a tight, comfortable seal to maximize sound quality. It's also worth mentioning that Jaybird has a little charging accessory that connects to a micro USB cable, which you then clip onto the inline remote. I was a little worried about losing the accessory, but Jaybird said it went with this charging method because sweat and grime from people's hands sometimes ended up in the USB charging port on the X2 and caused the headphone to fail. Jaybird's more expensive Freedom headphone has a similar charging scheme, but the Freedom's charging accessory includes a built-in battery to extend battery life. This one doesn't, however. Like with the Freedom, you can go into Jaybird's My Sound app for your iOS or Android devices and customize the sound to your liking. I thought the default sound profile was pretty well balanced and worked just fine for me. Overall, I think the X3 is a significant improvement over the X2 and may actually be better than the Freedom. While I think the Bose SoundSport Wireless is a slightly more comfortable headphone to wear, the X3 did fit my ear a little better than the X2 and is more discreet than the Bose and helmet friendly, so you can wear it while skiing or snowboarding without a problem.